What's up, YouTube? It's Drew, Lefty Indy V10. Been a while since I made a video. Just been super busy getting accustomed to the new store I'm at, which is awesome. I've had two pretty big corporate visits that went really well. I'm getting ready to move. We move into our new house, me and Megan, on July 23rd. So having to pack up a bunch of stuff and get all that ready. I've got cards everywhere that need to be sorted, sold, organized, all that. So that's been a huge pain, but getting through there, something I need to do anyways. And hopefully at this new place I'll have sort of a man room and be able to, kind of enjoy cards and all my memorabilia instead of hiding in my closet. Anyways, picked up this bobble. It was a triple bobblehead that they gave away in Rome, which is actually where I grew up. But of course, it's for the 2014 Hall of Fame Braves, Tom Glavine, Bobby Cox, and Greg Maddux. And this might be the last video you see of me before Nationals. Might have one mail day maybe in the new apartment, or not apartment, new house, and then then we're off the Nationals. I'm going, probably leaving Friday night here. Fly up there, get there Friday night sometime, probably about 9 or 10. Party with the boys, and then, go at it Saturday and Sunday, come home Sunday. Then I'm off that whole next week, so I'm sure it will be a ton of just around the house stuff and all that jazz. So yeah, enough talking. Got some really nice cards in this video, so hope you enjoy. This first one is actually, I believe, my first Chipper Jones 1 of 1, if you want to count it. It's from 07, Moments and Milestones. 1 of 1, home run number 40. But as we all know, there's about 300 1-of-1s of each player in this set, so still pretty cool for what I paid, like $8. Same thing for this one. The guy had this listed as $8 as well, starting bid, and of course I was the only person that bidded on it. It does have some condition issues with the black border, but this card is awesome. It's from 2000 Fleer Skybox. And it is the ruby red version, Skylines, which is just an awesome card. I think Panini tried to bring back some kind of design like this, but this is the Star Rubies version, number to 50. And these cards are incredibly tough to find, so to get that was really stoked. Just a beautiful card. Next card, just one little pickup for the Sweet Spot Classic set. Reggie Jackson. Hopefully I'll be getting him at the National this year. Mr. October inscription. I picked up this for the Chipper Jones PC. It is a BGS 9.5 1990 Classic Yellow. And for this card to get a 9.5 was pretty good with those yellow edges and stuff. Chip pretty easily. Decent subgrades. And a pretty cool looking blue back. Some little stats there. Not stats, but little trivia questions. Chipper hit 488 in high school. That's my cat's trying to get up here to say hello. Uh-oh, man. She's about to make him go. She gets so fascinated by cards and stuff. But maybe later, cat. Yeah, 9.5 Chipper. Feel like Michael Jericho. Not for one eye. His always cat always jumps up and wants to be in the video. Now into some vintage stuff before I get into the last bit of cards. This one's really cool. It was a set upgrades 1961 NU card scoops. Warren Spahn beats Yanks in World Series. Upgraded to a 9. These cards are pretty cool. They're kind of like a newspaper themed idea. Yeah, meow. Yeah, so pretty cool there. October 5th, 1958. And this card was printed in 61, so a 9's pretty good in that one. And then this one is an oversized one from the year before, 1960 NU card scoops. You can see there, just compared to this card, how much bigger it is. And the seller shipped it in like this really nice like plastic thing for these. I've never seen any other ones of these. I really need to get some for all the other oversized cards I have. But it's Warren Spahn beats Yanks in World Series. Shuts out New York with 2 hits. So same thing as this card, just a year later. So I guess that was just kind of like a running theme they did. There's a bunch of other players in it. I mean, not just Braves. It's got Mantle, Mays, all those guys, Aaron. But that's pretty cool. Really glad to get that piece. I'd never seen one of those before. And then this one is one of the biggest spawn pickups I've had in a while. I love this set. They're really hard to get with the tabs still attached. And they did these, I think, for 3 years, 53, 54, and 55. Really killer 1953 Redman Tobacco Orange Spawn with the tab. Now, the cool thing about these, other than the fact that they just look amazing, these were just distributed like literally on the tobacco. So it was like this card, then the tobacco. Not actually the tobacco, but the cardboard. So it wasn't like, really packaged well or anything. So for this card to hold up and get a 7 is pretty awesome. Not to mention the thing about these, most of these are cut off because, as you can see, in 1953, cut along this line, save this valuable stub for your Redman Big League style tobacco cap. So yeah, you could save like I think 10 of these or some number and send them in, and Redman would send you, your Braves hat, which is pretty cool. So I was super glad to get that in a 7. I'd been wanting one of these forever. Sold a bunch of stuff for a friend of mine and used my commission to buy this. So love this card, just beautiful. And again, it's pretty. Pretty big compared to a normal size card. So, love that. Wanted to get one of these forever. Finally got one. Now I need the other 2 years. Then these last 2 cards. I don't really buy game use that much anymore, but this one I could not pass up. It's a 2004 Donruss Elite. Passing the torch. Dale Murphy is on the front. And you can probably guess who's on the back, Chipper Jones. Numbered 4 out of 50. The green actually looks really cool in person with this card. Woo. So yeah, dual bat piece. And I touched their wood. I touched Murphy's wood and I touched Chipper's wood. So pretty cool there. And the last big card, I posted this in the Facebook group, going on 7.5 minutes now. Chipper Jones 2014 Tribute Gold. Numbered to 15. So it went off his jersey number, but Chipper was the only player that I saw. And then Chad pointed out that Goofy Hank Aaron signed the green version in gold, which, what a moron. But Chipper's the only player that I saw that signed all the versions in like a corresponding pen color. He also has a red that's, signed in red ink, which I need to get. So yeah, that's it. Probably my last vid till Nationals, but, might pop in with an update for the new house. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a happy and safe 4th of July. Peace out.